Hey guys, it's Rick, and today I'm going to compare Shiva from Record of Ragnarok and Godzilla Rage Across Time from IDW Godzilla Comics. Who would win in a fight, so let's find out, and I apologize that this video took a while to come out as I got a little too busy with my real life. Whatever, today I will consistently explain you guys their cosmology, attack potency, and speed stuffs. So without wasting any time, let's start the scaling, cause I don't want to make this video longer. Okay, first I'd go with Shiva's scaling, so let's talk about Record of Ragnarok cosmology. Then I'll explain how Shiva scales to this. So the Record of Ragnarok cosmology is made of 3 layers or worlds, which are Heaven, Midgard or Living World, and the last layer is Hell. Now the Heaven and Hell are connected by a bridge and sealed off by a door which is Bifrost, and only chief gods can pass through it. Now stars are shown in the sky of every single world, and there are also the existence of Milky Way galaxy in Midgard, which means that every single world is as big as an universe which is consistent as Buddha and Brunhild called Heaven and entire universe, and Shiva is known as the Bhairava of the universe. Now Heaven is not just one, as it contains 5 separate realms, or maybe 6, as Hajuan is known as the demon lord of the 6th heaven. Now one of the realms is stated to be infinite in size, so others should be infinite in size too. The events of the Gigantomachy, Ares painted a similar picture. The Titans are below, the giants are above, and the Greek world in the center. There are 6 Buddhist realms, which are also referred to as worlds. There is a spiritual realm for each belief that represents its power or authority. So this is at least a low multiversal cosmology, as all 3 worlds are separate universes and Heaven contains multiple infinite-sized realms. Now how Shiva scales to this. Now both the gods and Brunhild believe that it would be impossible for a human to defeat a god, which would include Lu Bu in a live state, who was able to split the clouds in 2, which is at least mountain to small city level. Now Shiva is stated to be the destroyer of worlds, who creates for fun and destroy worlds on a whim. Now this is at least a large planet level feat, because if Shiva is the destroyer of worlds and Heaven, Midgard, Hell, which are stated to be worlds, so it means that Shiva can create and destroy them on a whim? No, this doesn't make any sense. But we can scale Shiva higher, because Shiva is in his Tandava Karma, is capable of destroying the entire world and can recreate the world from his ashes, which is universal because Shiva in his base can create and destroy worlds or planets, and Tandava Karma is the strongest form that only destroying a single planet makes no sense. Now Zeus is stated to be the godfather of the cosmos, and he also capable of destroying the entire heaven, which is low multiversal. Shiva scales to Zeus only in terms of attack potency, as Shiva is multiple times stated to be the strongest god of destruction in Heaven and Heaven's greatest brawler. Now you guys might say that, but Rick, Zeus easily scared Shiva, then he should be stronger than Shiva. No, it's not, cause after that Shiva was ready for a fight with Zeus, but then Shiva decided to give the second round to Zeus, as Zeus is Shiva's senior. But I'm not saying that Shiva is above Zeus in every stuffs. Zeus still have better hexes and he's more faster than Shiva. Shiva is only stronger than Zeus in attack potency. So Shiva is low multiversal at best. Let's talk about his speed. So Shiva is one of the gods' combatants. He should scale Ares, who can see attacks moving much faster than light. And the hidden treasure of Svarga increases his speed and attacks. So he's at least FTL. Well, let's talk about IDW Godzilla cosmology. Now, IDW Godzilla universes are infinite in size, and there are infinite amount of universes, alternate dimensions and timelines with various events, changes, and endings. But sometimes each issue being a different universe of the infinite multiverse. Now, Heaven, Hell, and the multiverse are stated to be different space-time continuums. And Hell contains multiple infinite-sized realms, so this is at least a multiversal plus cosmology. But how Rage Across Time Godzilla scales to this. Now he has some very consistent large mountain level feat, as he stomped Spirit Orochi, who destroyed a mountain. He also destroyed the entire Mount Olympus just by pushing Hydra, and he destroyed the Mount Vesuvius just by waking up. Now his each steps is capable of shaking the entire Earth, which is multi-continental. But we can scale him higher, as the people who made the Rage Across Time comic actually researched in Greek mythology. So it means that the Greek gods in the comic are same as the mythology ones, who has some universal plus scalings. So you can argue that Godzilla is universal plus, as he scales to the Greek gods from the comic, who scales to the mythology ones. But Godzilla has a true form who goes beyond any physical and spiritual existence. This will make him 5D, as he scales above the IDW Godzilla multiverse, which is multiversal plus. But we can scale the true form higher, as this is the same energy who takes avatar in every single reality, which means the true form form upscales Godzilla in Hell, who scales above the god of the cosmology. And he views the multiversal plus cosmology as finite and himself infinite, which is 5D, but the IDW Godzilla verse is connected with Boom Studios' Power Rangers verse, which contain characters like Lord Draken, who destroyed the Morping Grid, which is a higher plane of existence and unbounded by the Infinite Power Rangers multiverse, which is once again 5D. This would make God and Godzilla 6D. Now we know that Dungeons & Dragons is also a part of IDW Godzilla's multiverse, and Godzilla in Hell scales above his entire multiverse, which includes characters like Luminous Being, etc. So the true form is at least 5D to high outerversal as he upscales Godzilla in Hell. Now let's talk his speed. So the Avatar is at least sub-relativistic plus, as he reacted to a meteorite which was as fast as Ghidorah's flight speed. But he would be at least immeasurable speed in true form, as he's above stuffs like time. So who would win in a fight? Now I think Shiva can easily beat Avatar Godzilla, but he has no chance against his true form.